Hello collectors, welcome to a new video from Collector Quest. Today we're going to look at a couple of items I'm very excited about, and it is because for the longest time I have been wanting to cosplay as Jason from Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives, and I finally found a couple of artists that can make this a reality for me, and I love their artwork, so we're going to be taking a look at that. So what I have here is I have a silicone mask made by Kai Hukulak. I found him on Instagram and I'll leave his account here in the video. And then I have this hockey mask by Thomas from 102 Slasher FX, and I will leave that account on here as well so you guys can check them out. But we'll take a look at the quality and the artistry that has gone into making the silicone mask, and also we're going to take a look at the hockey mask itself too. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get started. Alright collectors, looking at this mask right away, we know which iconic horror movie character this is. This is Jason from Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. And we can see that the artist has done a great job painting the silicone mask. We see some gray tones, dark tones, brown tones, and also we even have some exposed bone on his brow, and his mouth area is very well detailed as well with some realistic teeth. Also, if we turn the mask around, we can see some punch-thin hair that the artist has included here. This adds a lot more realism, and that's something that I usually look for in a mask. One of my favorite things about this mask is that it does a great job at showing that decaying nature of Jason by the time this movie came out. This is the 6th movie in the franchise. So in this installment, Jason is actually revived accidentally by Tommy Jarvis at the beginning of the movie. Tommy Jarvis goes back to the cemetery to make sure that Jason is dead, and then he ends up stabbing him with a pole that gets struck by lightning and ends up reviving Jason once again. If you're looking for a movie accurate mask, this is definitely one to consider. We can see a couple of very iconic scars on the head. If we look at the forehead, we can see a gash from when Jason took an axe to the head at the end of Friday the 13th Part 3. And then if we look to the side of the face, we can see another gash from when he took a machete to the face from Tommy Jarvis at the end of Part 4. At a glance, this mask is very realistic, and I'm very impressed by the quality and amount of work that Kyle has put into making this mask. Also, I added an SFX eye from Fort Seal Studios. This is their exhumed eye, which you can find pretty easy on their website. And I got this because I wanted to give the mask a little bit more depth when it is being displayed. I mainly wanted this mask to wear for cosplay, but also I think it looks really good displayed in my collection. Now let's go ahead and take off the mask from the mannequin that I have here, and we will take a deeper look at how it feels and the quality of the material that it is made of. Alright, so I have removed the mask from the mannequin, and I wanted to take a moment to show you guys a little bit more up close detail on the paint job and also the material of the mask itself. So right away we can see that Kyle has done an incredible job with the paint application on this mask. We have a lot of grays, a lot of darker tones, some browns, and I think overall this adds to the appearance of rotten flesh, which is accurate with how Jason looks in this movie. Also, we can see great coloring detail here with the exposed bone on his forehead, and this same detail carries over to the mouth area where we can see some more exposed bone, we see a broken nose, also we see this dark spot that shows a little bit more depth on the nose. The teeth are very realistic, very well done, they are painted to look rotten and yellowy, and I think this really brings the mask together on the front. Then on the right side of his head we have some more exposed bone, and if we turn it around to the back we can see some punch-thin hair, which is one of my favorite features. This hair shows the age that Jason is by the time this movie takes place, and it also adds a lot of realism to the mask. And lastly, looking at the material of the mask itself, once you hold it, it feels like premium quality silicone. It is solid, but yet very flexible. I haven't had any issues taking it off or putting it on, and I feel like it's going to hold up pretty well. Now let's take a look at this part 6 hockey mask replica done by Thomas from 102 Slasher Effects. I think this mask looks incredibly detailed and also very movie accurate. He has done a good job at keeping some of the elements that make this mask what it is in part 6. So we can see all the detailing on the coloring. Of course, the mask is no longer white. Also, we have some scratches around the eye. The mask has been through a lot by now. And the artist has made sure to show all these weathering through the paint techniques that were applied to make this mask. It's great to see details like the crack here on the forehead from when Jason took the axe to the head on Friday part 3. Also, the great build of this mask continues all around. This plastic feels very solid and I'm not afraid it's going to be breaking anytime soon. And also the straps used here are genuine leather and the color matches very well what we see in Jason's mask in the movie. Also, one of the best details that Thomas included with this mask is that he already had foreseen that I was gonna be using this with a silicone mask, so the straps didn't need any adjusting and they fit right over my mask very well. And this is important because, as I mentioned, I will be wearing the silicone mask along with this mask for a part 6 cosplay that I'll be wearing to an event later this month. So it's great to know that this is going to be a comfortable fit. Now, since we're getting closer to the end of the video, this video review wouldn't be complete without me showing you what these masks look like on. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so I got both masks on and I gotta say they look badass. I feel like Jason wearing my green shirt here, which I still have to fade, but the masks are comfortable together. I'm able to breathe just fine. I love all the detail that I can see. I think this is just what I was looking for. You guys can't see my face, but I'm pretty happy and I have no complaints for these masks. So now let's see what it looks like without the hockey mask. This is still a very incredible look, even without the hockey mask. There is just so much detail going all around and the front just grabs you, it grabs your attention. You have this awesome mouthpiece here with the teeth that are inserted in it. I'm able to speak normally, move my mouth. Also, there is a lot of great range of motion. I'm able to move my head to both sides, maybe even twist it all around, open my mouth at the same time. This is perfection. And this brings us to the end of the video. If you're a Jason fan, specifically from part 6 like I am, these two items are a sure buy for you if you plan on cosplaying or displaying Jason in your collection. Please let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite Jason appearance from all the movies that there are. And as always, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to help our horror community grow. I'll see you guys in the next one from Collector Quest. Take care.